All right, so I'm going to cut it open now. Okay, so I got the ball out itself, and you can see here the ball feels kind of heavy. It's got some weight to it, and I'm kind of a sucker for things that are a little bit heavy. I always think they're probably made a little better. And on the back you can see there's that 3M strip that they were talking about. Phone piece, it's right here. Get it out. All right, I'm kind of pleased to see that this is a very tiny piece, so it's not going to really get in the way of your phone at all. That's one thing I was worried about. I was thinking, once I get this thing mounted on my phone, is it going to be a hindrance? And it doesn't look like it will be. It's pretty thin there, you see. And it's got this little sticky mount there. And then there's a little set of instructions here. Oh, it's not instructions, it's the Diamond Z ad that's in a lot of the as seen on TV. It's in a lot of the as seen on TV items. So I guess the instructions are the box itself, because, oh, no, here we go. Got some instructions here. So, all right, so we've got some instructions here, but I'm not going to use those because this looks pretty easy to use. So I put these together, and it looks like you can swivel that thing around any way you want to, and that is a strong magnet right there, buddy. Let me tell you. Oh, you can hear that snap. Oh, oops. Oh, snap. Very excited about this. I cannot wait to get this in my car and try it out. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is the phone mount that I'm currently using. And you can see here, I just use the old iPhone plug and plug it in here. And then the mount itself, you can see, is somewhat state-of-the-art, I guess. You can see it's somewhat modern. It's somewhat of a modern design, but at the same time, you know, all it's doing is it's hanging there, and then, you know, the little rubber bumpers keep it wedged to the dashboard. And that is, you know, not a lot of fun, because I can't do much with this. You know, there's not much adjusting. Pretty much it just goes down. So I can get this thing to adjust in the downward position. So if I was wanting to record with this while I was driving down the road, it would not work out too hot, because all you would get is my stomach and my chest, and I don't think anybody wants to see that. What I'm hoping happens is that I'm able to mount this FastBall very easily, and then once I get the FastBall mounted, then I'll be able to you know, adjust it to where I can actually film while I'm driving down the road. So we got the Bulbhead design there. We see bulbhead.com. That's the company that makes a lot of this as seen on TV stuff. There's the FastBall logo, and right here is the phone piece, and it's got a very powerful magnet that snaps on there. And you see I've still got the 3M stuff on there. So I'm going to take that off, and I'm going to stick this ball piece onto my dash wherever I want to, you know, have this mounted at. But I'm going to mess with it just a little bit to see what's the best position for me, so that I can use it for filming. And once I figure that out, then I'm going to go ahead and mount this, and then, you know, I'll just kind of show you, you know, how well it swivels around, and, you know, to show you how secure maybe the mounting is and all that, and just how convenient it is. From what I can tell, it's going to be super convenient, but let me go ahead and get started on mounting this thing. Okay, so I went ahead and moved it over a little bit to the right, because I figured out that the instructions on this say that you can't put it on a textured surface, and it will not stick to a textured surface. So my only option is this area right here if I'm wanting to film myself and wanting this in a great location. And this has to cure for 24 hours. So I'm going to mount it here. You can see I've already done that. So I've got it there. I've stuck it on there good and hard, and I'm going to leave that for 24 hours. All right, so you saw how well that attached there. We'll let it sit up for 24 hours. I'll come out here and I'll slap my phone that's got the other part attached to it. You know, we'll just test it out a little bit and see how well it works. As you can see, I've got the FastBall installed right here next to my radio. And then I'm going to take the phone I've got with the FastBall connector on the back of it, and we will connect it. and it snaps on real good. Oops, that's not good. Up, I can tell you right now the weight of the phone actually pulls it down, so it does feel like it stays pretty good. I mean, I can't just like knock it off there by jarring it, but it's not staying in one place super good. Like, see there, it's like the gravity's pulling it down. And I really wanted this to film with, you know, so I could do videos and such. So I think I'll be able to, as long as I'm sitting still. But to drive with this, I think gravity is just going to pull this thing down. So see here, I've got myself being filmed right here. So filming myself, yeah, it's in a good location. You know, you can see me, I can look down at it, whatever, that sort of thing. Not the best location, but you know, I can still film myself. But you know, as soon as you hit some kind of something that's going to pull that down, it's just going to, you know, any kind of gravity is going to pull that down immediately. So maybe that's not the best for filming, and that's really what I wanted to use this for. But as far as hold goes, yeah, it's holding pretty good. I'll be able to do, you know, maybe Google Maps on this, that sort of thing, you know, using the GPS. But as far as, you know, what I was going to use it for, nah. Grabs, it is fast, you know, I don't have to think about it. It's not like I have to go over here to this thing and, you know, put it in here and then, you know, grab the adjusters to wedge it in place. For filming, that's not any good. FastBall, if I keep it at a tilt like this, if I'm just sitting here, it's probably going to be good while I'm sitting in my car eating some kind of food or something. But as far as staying in one place, it's not going to. So as you're driving, it's probably going to be sitting at this angle pretty much all the time just because of gravity and such. Now, if I didn't have a case on my phone, would it do better? I don't know, but I'm not going to, you know, mount that thing just to my phone. So on the case, is it a good mount? Yeah, it's a pretty good mount. But as far as what I'm going to use it, what I want to use it for, not the best. But like I said, if I'm sitting in my car, I'll be using it. Okay, and also I bought this yesterday. This is a I bought this yesterday. It's a Febreze Air Freshener, and I want to tell you, this little Febreze Air Freshener is amazing. A friend of mine had one of these in their car the other day, and I smelled it, and I just couldn't believe how much smell this thing put out. So I was so impressed by it that I went out and bought a couple of them, and this is the Gain scent. So this little Febreze freshener on the back here, I'm not sure exactly how this thing activates, but I wish I would have saved this for the video, but since I'm doing this video, I thought I'd just throw this in here. This little thing, this little clip area right here, when you get this, the little clip thing isn't really in place. It's like kind of sitting outside of here, and when you snap that clip in, it's like it releases the juice or whatever that's in here. It's like it opens that up, and then you've got this piece right here that opens and closes. And so I've got it open full blast because I like lots of good smell. And I can't tell you enough, you know, I just pop this thing on here. It installs real easy. Just pop that on there, and I cannot tell you how good that smells. It makes my whole car smell like fresh laundry. Like I said, I had a friend that has one, and got in her car, and it smelled so good that I thought, I've got to try those out. You know, I've tried all the like Bath and Body Works and Yankee Candle and that sort of thing, and they usually last for about 3 days. This thing right here, I think she'd had it in her car for a few days, and the whole car smells so good when you first get in it. And the whole car smells so good when you first get in it, and it doesn't go away. The whole car still smells good. So like right now, my car smells like really, really good, like a really, really good laundry smell. But it's not overpowering. It's just right. So these little Febreze car clips are pretty amazing, and I've used probably every kind of car clip or car scent that you can imagine. I've bought all the Glades, like I said, even the more expensive ones at Bath and Body Works and Yankee Candle, and I've never had anything last very long or put off that much odor, you know, especially after the first day. I installed this yesterday, and as soon as I put it in, my entire car smelled like this gain smell. So this right here is a pretty hot item. So I know I'm doing the FastBall review really today. That's what this was about, the As Seen on TV FastBall. But I have to say that the FastBall is okay. You know, it's a good car mount. It is fast, and you know it is secure. But you know, it doesn't do exactly what I wanted it to do. But that's okay. But I did get a winner with the gain, so I'm very impressed, you know, with this gain. So I'm just kind of doing a 2-for-1 review here because I wanted to throw this gain in. Because the gain, you know, this is kind of it may seem kind of minor to some people, but you know, we all like to have our car smell good, you know. So today I did a little bit of a different style of review. I did like a 2-for-1. I ended up doing another review right in the middle of doing the review for the As Seen on TV FastBall. Not something I normally do, but I got so excited about this little gain air freshener that I thought I would throw it in here. So the FastBall, pretty good item. It holds the cell phone in place. It works very quickly. You know, it's very convenient. You know, really good for GPS and music, and for filming probably if you're just sitting somewhere. At least in my car. You know, different services this thing will stick to, and different cars have different angles on the dash. But as far as my car, which is Jeep Liberty, you know, it's okay. Is it the greatest? Well, it's the best. It's as good as anything I've tried, or as, you know, maybe the best I've tried. But at the same time, I would like to have something that just mounts to my dash that I can film and not have to think about it falling down or anything. Now, as far as the Febreze car clip air fresheners, they are a must-have. So if you're somebody that likes your car to smell good, I suggest that you go out and get some of these Febreze car clips. The one I got is Gain laundry detergent scent, and it is amazing. It's just got a really good kind of a light tropical smell to it, and it's just it's not overpowering. It's just a really good light tropical smell. Fills up the whole car, and you know, you can smell it when you first get in. It's wintertime right now, so it's kind of warm. It's just got, you know, just a really nice smell to it. And from what I understand, it lasts for 60 days, and it's supposedly, I think it's going to be that intense for, you know, 60 days or until that dries up. So I'm very impressed by the Febreze car clips. I liked the As Seen on TV FastBall. So it's been kind of a win-win today. If you enjoyed this video today, please hit the subscribe button so you can come back and see more of my reviews. And I want to thank you so much for stopping by, and God bless. Folks, I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and you'll be able to come back for future videos. And remember, life is short, so if there's something you want in this life, always remember to never lose focus and follow your dreams. God bless, and until we meet again.